SLS is back. SLS is back. SLS is back. SLS is back. It's a new season. It's a new season. It's a new season. It's a new season. We all around the globe. All around the globe. All around the globe. Get ready for the show. Get ready for the show. Get ready for the show. 2024. First things first. 7-figure purse. 1.8 million whole tour going locations. She amazing and the crowd going crazy. By the streets to the league, Apex, what's that? Spot base contest added to the map. Did y'all hear what I said? Get it through your head. Brand new stops, SLS St. Paris. 2024, we just set the score. Are we coming to your city? I don't know, just check the tour.
Begins for SLS with the start of the 2024 Championship Tour. For stop 1 of 8, we're kicking things off from Paris, France, a European hub of culture, history, and marble skate spots. Today we're inside the sold-out Adidas Arena for the finals with the top 6 skaters in the world going for the win and championship points on the line. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Paul Zitzer along with Sean Malto. Sean, Paris has turned out for this contest. The excitement inside this arena has been electric.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I mean, this is the very first stop of the 2024 season, and the knockout round has already been the best yet. And if that's any indication of what we have in store, I'm so excited for this whole year, and just Paris is a beautiful city.
And take a look at our start list for the finals. We have a great lineup. Chloe Cavell coming out of Australia, and 4 Japanese skaters making it to the finals. Yuma Oda, Liz Akama, Funa Nakayama, and Momiji Nishiya. And then the 2-time defending Super Crown champ, Haisam Leal. Sean, who do you like out here?
I mean, 2-time defending champ.
Easy.
Haisam. You know, she did roll her ankle a little bit in the knockout round, but was able to work through that, put together an amazing dominant performance as always. But then there's Chloe Cavell. She split the winnings of last year with Haisam. Also went down, has 2 stitches in her knee, but man, they are warriors and they're battling and killing it out there.
And we've seen the Japanese skaters coming up in a huge way the last few years. Momiji Nishiya specifically. Last year, she landed on the podium at all 4 stops. 3 of those stops, she placed second. She's missed winning by that much. Today could be your day. But first, let's talk about how these finals work with the basics presented by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League. The line section and single tricks section. Each skater gets 2 45-second line attempts, followed by 5 single trick attempts anywhere on the course. The top 4 scores count towards the skater's final score, with a maximum of 1 line score, but it's not required. Those are the basics. Brought to you by Tech Deck. For more on this course, we're about set and ready to go. But first, we're going to send it down to the 3rd member of our crew, Andrew Cannon.
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, this course is a little different than ones we've seen in the past. It's sort of lacking that traditional big section. But what's great about it is this has an opportunity for everyone to get really technical, and we're going to see better scored and better, higher tricks. Now, if we look at the knockout round, we saw some tricks in that higher 8 range, and hopefully now that all the skaters know what things are scoring, they're going to be bringing all the big stuff here to the finals. For more on it, though, let's check in with the skaters in this course preview presented by Rumble Sports.
It's really surprising, actually. Like, it's very different than all the other courses I've skated. It's fun that everything is centered and like kind of low, but still kind of hard. Like, it's sick. I love it.
The course, it's a different course than we see normally, I think, at SLS. Yeah, it's a bit hard, to be honest. So I had to get used to it in the first half hour. But now, when I see the angles, how you need to ride up to the rails, it's kind of fun, yeah.
I like it. I like the course. It's different, but it's cool. It's like it took everyone a little bit to figure it out, but it's everyone's doing different things, which is nice to see. Getting a little bit out of everyone's comfort zone. It's not too big, which makes you head out of there, but I think it's cool. I'm enjoying it.
I really like the course. I really like the rail over there. This little line here. We're doing like twist flip and no big spin. So yeah, really good. It's fun.
I always just like the hubas. It's my favorite thing.
Okay, in my opinion, that rubber is like a rail. It's okay, but the black one is pretty good. It's like small, so it's good. Course is like fine, it's pretty good.
So we heard from the skaters about the course. Sean, we saw some of that play out in the qualifying round, the use of the course, the angles.
Yeah, you know, everything in the middle has a different angle on it. So some things are a little harder to get to, but it made for an exciting knockout round because you did see a variety of different tricks on a lot of different obstacles.
It really did, and it mixed up the lines really well, but it seemed like even in single trick section, people were having to adjust to hit those spots. And now, it's time to meet the finalists at the first final of the 2024 Championship Tour from SLS. Chloe Cavell, age 14, first in. She won 2 stops last year. Can she start this year off on the same foot? We'll see.
Yuma Oda from Japan, the young technician.
And as we mentioned, 4 Japanese skaters here in today's final. The Barley Grind boss, Liz Akama, 15 years old.
And Funa Nakayama, my fellow from Crooker, cover a thrasher, legend.
And Olympic gold medalist from Tokyo, Momiji Nishiya.
Last but not least, the 2-time defending champion, Haisam Leal.
So this is the first stop of 2024, and we got a lot more going on this year. 3 Apex stops in Las Vegas. That's filler. We also have major events happening in San Diego, California in April, Australia in October. In November, we're heading to Tokyo, Japan, and we're gonna finish the year once again in December, taking it back to Sao Paulo, Brazil for the Super Crown Final. It's gonna be a great season.
It's a heavy lineup.
And points are on the line. People trying to qualify back into the Super Crown this year. And here we are. It's time for the finals. This sold-out arena. Chloe Cavell from Australia coming in. This is run number 1 of 2. There you go. Huge kickflip. That is a risky start to a run.
Risky start, but also very smart. You got to take a lot of speed to get there, so it's not wasting clock all the way. So it's good that she kind of started with that, because the time doesn't start until you pop your tail.
We talk about clutch skaters a lot, and yeah, they made it to the final. In fact, it's bookended with clutch skaters. Chloe to start things off, Haisa to finish it. We'll see if any of the skaters in between can compete.
Switch heel to end it. On the buzzer. I feel like they usually give the tie to the runner, right?
Especially when you make all your tricks.
Yeah.
If you bail somewhere in between, then if you skate past the buzzer, forget that. But Chloe handling it. Front nose grind, no problem. Front feeble, down the rail hubba. DeCenzo coined it the rubba. We're going with it. There's Chloe's dad. He's been coaching, and it seems to work. Chloe with the 7.8 to kick things off. The first of 4 Japanese skaters here in the finals. Yuma Oda, famous for the kickflip front feeble, 9.4.
I feel like this is a good course for Yumika. One of the few that can flip in and flip out of tricks.
We saw the Japanese skaters come up after, especially after Tokyo Olympics. And keep that in mind as we head into the next Olympics here in Paris. Are we gonna see some French skaters come up because of that? I hope. We got 2 in the men's finals tonight.
Barely getting onto that 50-50.
Waxing the side of the ledge to get onto it. Yumika's best ever SLS finish, 2nd place in Jacksonville 2022. So many of these skaters have come so close to winning. We'll see if they can break on through here in Paris.
Yeah, that was close.
Dodged the bullet.
I mean, yes, you know, this isn't a big course. Everything is relatively low, but the speed's so hard that, you know, you can't really get a lot of speed to gap out the thing, so it still isn't easy.
Akama in for her first of 2 runs. Oh, no! It's not the way we want to start. Only one of the 2 runs can count, but neither of them has to count towards the skater's final score. In some of the groups in the knockout rounds, we saw skaters manage to get through with a fall or 2 in the finals. It's not going to cut it. Proper frontside big spin into the bank.
So the fakey big spin out of the bank.
And some of these obstacles on this course are loosely modeled after famous French skate spots. Republique Square.
Loosely.
Loosely. You know, it's banks.
Yeah. It's a bank.
But the layout is familiar.
Front big in. Fakey big out.
Liz with the 3.7 on deck. Funa Nakayama. Again, another Japanese skater who has finished in 2nd place in an SLS event. She did that at the 2022 Super Crown in Rio.
Yeah, well, it was just a little bit of a wobbly nose blunt, right? Almost had it.
Could have been it.
Yeah, landed it, but just a little sketchy.
Signature move for Funa. Front crook. Nice half cab heel. Up the Euro. Dip front Smith.
Frontside air.
At the buzzer.
That half cab heel, you don't see that in contests very often at all.
It's an easy trick to fall on.
Very.
It's easy to do a half cab judo instead of a heel.
Yeah.
3.1. In next, also from Japan, Momiji Nishiya, defending Olympic gold medalist. Again, podium every spot. Last year, starting out with the Sasuke grind. She has a unique bag of tricks and a great style to back him up.
She's been trying to dry that shoe off for half the run now.
Feeble grind transfer into the bank. Running out of time in that run because of the fall. So throwing a really hard trick in the middle of a somewhat mediocre run was just the fall really threw off the whole momentum there.
Yeah, 2 of the tricks that she did in this run, she did in the single tricks for the knockout round. So
good stuff.
She is stepping it up, but just didn't come all together right there.
5.7. And that brings us to the most dominant skater in SLS in the last 2 years. She's won 8 of the last 11 stops, 2-time defending champ right here. And you can see it immediately. She drops in and goes. She's got all the tricks.
Yeah. I love that combo too, the back blunt to the front blunt.
So proper on the flick. Making the back look easy. 10 seconds. So she had a perfect run going until 5 seconds left. Got a little hung up on the back Smith.
I think she'll be all right.
The run was full of hard tricks. All done properly. No slide 2 semi-shove. Trying to catch a 7.8 from Chloe Cavell. Other than Pamela Rosa, Chloe's the only one to have beaten Haisa in the last 11 contests. 6.1 for Haisa. After run number 1 of 2 here in the women's final from Paris, Chloe Cavell in the lead. We'll be back with second runs after this. Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast, by Région Île-de-France, who proudly supports SLS and supports sports in the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Let's win together. By Yuma, old school sneaker, new school ethics. And by Tech Deck. Start small, go big. Welcome back to the 2024 SLS Championship Tour from Paris, France. By far one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it has been a great spot to host the first event of 2024. There's our current leader, Chloe Cavell, and never a dull moment for these skaters on the tour. Travel, injuries, jet lag. We caught up with Chloe to hear about her time here in Paris in this Pro Perspective presented by Cup Noodles.
Paris is cool. From the top floor of my hotel, I can see the Eiffel Tower. Practice is fun. The course is really fun. It feels like a street spot plaza. I was trying a crook on the SLS out hover. Something weird just happened and then I kind of belly flopped on the ledge. Yeah, I ended up with 2 stitches. We'll just see how it feels tomorrow and hopefully I'll skate, but it could have been a lot worse. My goals are just to have fun, progress from my tricks last year, and all of us are just making the progression go really fast, which is amazing because then other girls can keep coming up and doing what we're doing. All of them are amazing to watch, they're insane skaters, but Momiji and Haisam just set the tone for women's skating, and I definitely think in the future that the girls are gonna be able to skate with the guys, but I mean the guys are doing the same, they're progressing really fast, women's are progressing really fast, so maybe we can just progress together and skate comps against each other someday.
There is Chloe Cavell. Sean, there's different types of injuries, but
A gashed knee. If you put stitches in my knee, you wouldn't see me for like 2 weeks. Let alone be skating in a street league final
the next day.
and being in the first spot.
Kick flip, fatty to flatty. Get it going. Back 50 transfer. Straight to the crook. Down the hubba.
Love that nollie flip.
Standing on that front nose grind. Stepping things up here in the final.
Wow, what a run. I'm gonna say too, I let her get away with the switch heel on the first one. Mob. But that switch heel on the second one, that was a good switch heel.
That run had it all, starting with the kick flip to flat.
Kickflip front board, just sitting on it, chilling.
And the rubber front feeb.
We didn't get a look at that switch heel, but that was the better switch heel I've ever seen her do.
Score 8.0. So Chloe increases her lead in her second run. Yuma Oda coming in for her second of 2. Coming off a 4.2. As you can see already, these skaters have to do it all and stay on. That's what it's going to take to win. You know, Chloe and Haisam almost always deliver. Yuma making it happen.
I feel like Yumika's skating as well. Her strong suit isn't the runs. But if she can get a good run, it'll free her up a little bit. For the strong, I feel like her strong suit is the single tricks, the kickflip front feebles, crook nollie flips. Perfect front feeble.
4.4. Slight improvement. It's not going to change things too much. Next in, also from Japan. Now, I'd say the reverse is true of Liz Akama. Really good at the runs. Puts a bunch of tricks together. Can get a great score. Oh, that's nice. Front 180 flippy nose grind.
Smith ground on the ledge. 180 nose grind with the flip board. Love it. Jeff Rally style. Wow.
Last year in Tokyo in practice, she went for a barley grind on the sign and hung up and got destroyed. We didn't see her after that until now.
It's one of the worst slams.
Yeah, it was
wild.
Upside down to the dome. But she's back and made it here to the finals at the first stop here in Paris.
It's a good start, 180 nose grind. Perfect.
But Liz struggling some in the run section, so she is going to have to look to single tricks. .3.8. Funa Nakayama, definitely great at single tricks. But when it comes together in the line section, she can get big scores too.
Barely getting up on that back lip.
For a 5-0. Front feeble. Quick front tail.
Safety front tail.
Solid, but not the hardest tricks.
No, I mean, I know she didn't put together her first run how she wanted to, but this, I think this was too much of a safety run for her. The front crook was great down the big section, but everything else, she skipped on the half cab heel. She didn't really slide the tail slide.
6.0, solid score. But Chloe way out there with an 8 even. Momiji knows how to flow through the course. She's got to stay on though, starting with that back Susky grind. Very casual style. Makes everything look easy. Nice people transfer. Was she setting up for the nollie heel out?
Absolutely. Yeah. Trying to reset right now.
That's time. Now we're starting to see why it's so hard to beat Chloe and Haisam. They come out with the hardest tricks every time and they stay on. And so even really good skating,
Yeah.
not getting it done.
Yeah, Haisa and Chloe, they have just made it, they made it so, like, you can't just skate good, you gotta skate exceptional. They have pushed the bar so high.
Haisa had a great first run until the end. Let's see if she can finish in her second of 2.
Holding on. I tripped on Haisa. She seems to have so much power when she skates. She can overpower a course.
Hey, you bring the lights
Surprisingly, Haisam not getting it done all the way in either run.
It's that rail hubba. So wide up top, going for a back tail, you really need to like almost ollie up into a front blunt.
Over. Yeah, she got rejected.
Just slipped right out of there.
3.5. So not the start Haisa's looking for, but we've seen her do it time and again, come through in the single tricks. Let's take a look here at the 2023 winners. A look back to last year. Started things off in Chicago. It was all Brazil, Haisa and Kelvin Hoffler getting his first win after 7-8 years. And then in Tokyo, Japan, Chloe Cavell getting her first of 2 wins. Yuto Horigome shut it down there. And then in Sydney, Chloe doing it in front of the home crowd. And Felipe Gustavo got his first ever SLS win after years. And then that Super Crown final in Sao Paulo. It's all Brazil, Haisa and Giovanni Viana. Not only his first SLS win, but making it a Super Crown win. And the momentum from 2023 is still rolling as we kick off stop number 1 of our 2024 season. Let's check out the highlights from 2023 in the Look Back presented by Yuma. Current leader after the run section, the Australian Chloe Cavell. When we come back, single tricks, and we'll crown the winner from Paris. Stick around.
E aí galera, tudo bem com vocês? Meu nome é Haisam Leal e hoje eu vou mostrar pra vocês o que eu levo na mala pra Strictly em Paris. Primeira coisa é os adesivos, minha chavinha de skate tá aqui dentro, endoterra também, olhinhos pra acalmar, nossa, caderninho, porque tem que estudar. E umas roupinhas também, né? Eu não sabia que ia estar frio em Paris, na verdade é que eu não tinha visto. Mas aqui, como aqui em LA, em Los Angeles está bem frio, por causa do frio. Mas aí, ó, já preparadíssima pro frio. E com muito estilo também, que é bem bonito esse casaco. E mais nem menos importante, a gente tem que colocar um tênisinho extra caso a mala vá para outro lugar do mundo que a gente não sabe. Eu levo 2 shapes na outra mala, mais o skate completo. De novo, caso a mala vá para outro lugar do planeta Terra. Então é isso é tudo que eu tô levando para Paris e eu vejo vocês lá. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Fechou? Bye.
Some swag.
Yeah, she's looking
You pack
tight.
your fire jacket?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, this is more like blue collar fire. It's like, I could go work in this.
Blue collar fire. Love that.
But she's killing it. She's making it happen. Great looking jackets though, I'm telling you that. But your shirt's fire too. I like that. Good stuff.
Thank you. Favorite cafe?
Super Crown champs from the past few years. Back-to-back, Haisam Leal for Brazil. Before that, back-to-back, Pamela Rosa, Brazil. And way back in 2018 was the last time we saw a Japanese skater win an SLS event, Aori Nishimura. And we've got 4 Japanese skaters in tonight's finals trying to follow in her footsteps, but they're not making it happen yet. Comes down to single tricks. Right now, Chloe and Haisa in those top 2 spots.
But these Japanese skaters are on the rise.
They really are, but
They've been close.
not easy. They've been close so many times. We're doing a re-rack based on the standings after the 2 lines. So Liz Akama will be coming in, the first of 4 Japanese skaters, and then Haisa and Chloe have final say. Single trick. Let's talk once again about how this contest works with the basics, brought to you by Tech Deck. There are 2 sections to Street League, the line section, which we already saw, and the single trick section. Each skater gets the 2 45-second line attempts, followed by the upcoming 5 single trick attempts. A skater's top 4 scores count towards the final score. A maximum of 1 line will be taken, but it is not required. A skater can win with just single tricks if they make 4 hammers. Liz Akama in. There we go, the Barley Boss. Barley grind anything, Liz Akama. Good start.
Good start. Barley grind, also taking it back to regular is a nice touch.
Can you barley grind?
I cannot barley grind.
It takes a certain kind of skater. It takes a Jack Olson.
Or a Donnie Barley.
Yeah.
Jack Olson. Great barley grind.
Yeah, it's crazy. Down double, triple king. 7.3. Super high score. See how quick everything can change? So the first 4 attempts will be under this same start list, and then there's another re-rack for the 5th and final attempt to determine the winner. Yuma Oda putting it down in her first of 5 tries. No problem.
No problem.
That sort of has become her go-to trick. Kicky front board, and then she can always bump the game up to kickflip front feeble when needed.
It even looked like that kickflip front board was a little straight, kind of late turned in there.
It might be tough to lock in on the rubber, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. 7.7. New leader. Again, the leaderboard changes a lot until skaters start having 4 scores on the board.
They have to pump up. It's kind of been throwing everybody off.
Big spin front board. How's a big spin front board compared to a kickflip front board?
I think big spin front board is harder. But they're both fairly similar. You see a lot of those in contests. I just think more can go wrong on a big spin front board.
Yuma got the 7-7.
Yeah.
Momiji gets the 8 even. So you could slide out of the announcer booth into the judging booth, no problem.
I don't want that job.
But if you must.
If I must. I just don't want to deal with the after party. Everybody coming up to you. Why'd you judge it this way?
Not so much of a party anymore, is
No.
it? Like,
You just get yelled at the whole time. Oh.
Funa made that front crook in the knockout round.
Just locked in heel side, and that, you know, long, mellow rail, it can happen. She actually got out of that fairly safe. It could have been worse.
SLS fans for days here in Paris. And Haisam Leal got the 6.1 in the line section. And talk about a place where she excels, single tricks.
good thing she jumped off. I think it's better to not land it than to land it sketchy.
As long as she can go back and make it next try.
Yeah.
There's our judges.
Look at that, Billy's tired.
We got Kelly Hart there on the right in the red hat. We got Jimmy Gurecki, Mike Moe having a laugh, and then Big Cat, dead serious. Game face. Squad.
Those are my homies, but at the after party, we want to be them.
Chloe, highest scoring line in the final, in for her first attempt. Boom! Front 50 kickflip.
Signature.
It's amazing how consistent she has that kick. Guaranteed high score.
Yeah. It's like, it shouldn't be this consistent. But she somehow manages to hit the tail off the rail. Good every time.
8.3. Highest scoring trick so far in the final. Back to the top of the order. Second tries, single tricks. Women's final here from Paris, France. Liz Akama is in. Choice move.
Very choice move.
Talk about that.
Yeah, respect. 180, 350, back out to regular. You can see it gently sets that truck down and then just swivels back out. A little harder to turn that out than the Harley grind just because we have two trucks on.
That may be the first time we've seen that trick. That SLS 5.9.
Not judged very well.
Save it for the after party.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of, though, is she has been doing very similar tricks. 180 nose grind in the run.
Fair. Yuma Oda. No problem whatsoever. Kickflip front feeble. First crack at it. That tells the story. Come get your hugs. That was the 9.4 trick from Jacksonville, 2022.
That was a big rail in Jacksonville. This one, not as big, but that rail hubba thing is so hard to lock in for feebles. It can roll off so easy. So the fact that she flipped in and was able to hold that, very impressive. This could click it into the club. Yep.
There we go. 9.0. New leader. Yuma Oda.
So good. Such a good flick. Locked perfect.
Momiji Nishiya coming in next. That's Funa.
We got Momiji Nishiya.
Trying to step it up. Crook down the gap hubba to nollie heel.
Skate across real quick.
Funa wisely put the helmet back. I think so.
It's the longest rail on the course. Yes. she was wobbling right up to it.
I thought so too. I was very tripped up. But I think she skates her trucks that loose.
Props to that. Maybe that's the secret. Well, that's not the secret you use for a front crook, is wobbly trucks.
My trucks aren't that loose, that's for sure.
Maybe that's her secret.
But she's low-key kind of the best at them.
She really is. She's got it down to a science. 8.8. So we talked about injuries with Chloe and Haisa, and Haisa seemed to have a bit of a limp. Andrew, you got something on that?
Yeah, I was able to talk to her before we kicked things off here in the finals. The injury she's been dealing with has been happening for just a little bit now. And, you know, that time in between the knockout round and here in the finals, that's got to put some, you know, some extra strain on it. But she is someone who rises to the occasion. Can she do it right now?
Sean, you called it. Save it, come back and do it properly.
Yeah, and that's smart too. If she would have landed that one, they probably would have gave her like a 4, something really low. But yeah, front blunt, shove. She's the only one doing that.
I love it. The board didn't really leave her feet. She sort of handed it off on the shove it. Just switched her feet, boom.
Yeah.
8.5. One of the highest scorers in the final. She's got more to offer. Chloe Cavell in next. It's her second of 5 attempts. So consistent.
So consistent.
Nose grab firecracker.
Respect. It's good. Here we flick too. Looking good on that April board.
Good TM.
TM's pretty good at switch flips too.
7.4. France hates the 7.4. They wanted a 9. Download TrueSkate on your mobile and enter the live SLS Paris event. Complete all the missions in the event to unlock a virtual replica of today's championship course. Play now to skate the same course as the SLS pros. True control, true skill, TrueSkate. Akama back in. Top of the order. Trying to step it up. We saw her do the frontside big spin into the bank a few times today. Going for the big heel. Yumika trying to follow up that 9. Crook nollie flip.
If she gets the crook nollie flip, she'd be in a really good spot.
Momiji. Third try. She takes it down the big hubba.
Look at that big score. Definitely knocking on the door of the club. See that extension?
It barely finished flipping. She had to levitate.
But she, look at this flick. Boom.
Wow.
Yeah, they gotta give her a 9 for that.
And they do 9.2. Momiji now in second place, but working her way towards that top spot. Funa, a 9.0 will put her in the lead.
It's a little sticky up there.
Isa coming off an 8.5. This is attempt number 3. Look at the control. There's just no question.
So easy. So easy for her.
Yeah,
right. Makes it look easy. I'm really curious. What did the kickflip front board on the hover rail thing get? 8. And that was a 7.8. So they're scoring that the rail hubba a little better than the rail next to it. Although I think kickflip front board on the rail seems scarier to me than the rubber.
Like if you're gonna sack something.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Chloe in, current leader. Ooh, trying to nollie flip of her own. Looking for her 4th score. That's not it. 2 tries left. Fourth single trick attempts coming up. We'll go back to the top of the order.
It's so hard with the crook nollie flip. If you get 2 on top, there's nothing you can do. You got no leverage. Dude, I love that.
Front big heel. A 6.8 puts Liz in the lead.
Frontside big spin heel flip. What I love about it is, one, that trick is not easy. So hard to do, but nobody's skating the course like she is.
.9 new leader, Liz Akama. And the crowd wanted more from the judges. They're being stingy. It's okay, they're consistent.
It's a little weird, you know. I think a big spin heel flip and a kickflip front board it's close to being the same, I would
But
imagine.
which one do you see more? You see way more kickflip front boards.
Kickflip front boards.
Yumika just looking for anything. Again, a 2.9 puts her in the lead, so she's going to be the first skater with 4 scores posted. So she's going to have a massive lead for now, at least.
Such a good flip. Again, this is why I really like this course for Yumika. I thought the runs definitely be a little hard for her, but she has those tricks. Kickflip front feeble, crook nollie flip. And on her Instagram recently, I saw the front crook nollie flip.
Ooh, let's get back next.
I would love to see that.
We got 1 try for it. So Yumika, new leader, 29.6. Momiji Nishiya in next, a 6.8 puts her in the lead. So she's going to have 1 more try. Going for that 4th score.
Momiji's been skating. Hand all wrapped up, elbows are kind of scabbed and
Super scab.
yeah.
Look at how close all those scores are in second, third, fourth, and all these people, all these skaters looking for their fourth scores, and they will be right up in the mix with Yumika landing any of these tricks. This is what the crowd came out for. France is hyped. Let's go, Funa. Not getting it. And that is going to take her out of the running for the win.
Blunt sliding, solid metal. It's just so hard because the wax, you either can catch sometimes where the wax is so fast, but the wax like rubs off so easy. So one will slide and be quick, and then the next one will stick. It's just so hard to judge that one.
Haisa, 7.3, puts her in the lead. Is a major fall. She's gonna have one last try.
Haisa's doing the Haisa thing now.
She sure is. She is. She does it almost every time.
She wants it. She wants to win it on the last trick, not the second to last trick.
Right. Where's the drama in that?
Yeah.
Chloe Cavell needs a 6. Answering.
Wow.
This is good.
This is really good. The big thing here is Chloe's gonna be in that #1 spot for the re-rack, so she will get to see what everyone throws at her. Crook got on the edge, got the leverage. A little double dribble out, but you know.
But in the end, pretty clean roll away. The Australian with a 32.2 overall score as we head into the final single trick attempts here in the women's final from Paris, France. Stop 1 of 8 on the year. Championship points on the line. We are re-racking with 1 attempt still to go. Based on the ranking of the skaters, currently Funa Nakayama in last. Will skate first, followed by Haisa, Momiji, Liz Akama, Yumika, and Chloe Cavell will have final word. Final tries.
Haisa coming down to her final attempt again. Looking forward to that. You know what? She's gonna need, yeah.
She needs a 9.9.
9.9.
Did you say 9.9? Funa Nakayama in next. A 9.2 puts her on the podium. That's how close this final is. Even the last place skater has a crack at the podium. Last go, right here. Talked about it, getting hung up, trying to slide the wheels on metal. Do you ever question whether you should re-wax where you think, I might overdo it though, I might just try to power through?
Well, for me, in these contests, I always think if you make it as slick as possible, then you could just count on it sliding, being fast. That was always my take on it. Yeah.
Haisam Leal, 2-time defending SLS champ, right here. Needs a 9.9.
Just a little 9.9.
Sticks the back lip. We've seen that trick before. It's not going to score a 9.9. It will score above a 1.6, so she will move onto the podium with 4 skaters,
which
still to skate.
Is still huge going back to this point system of accumulating points to qualify for the championship.
and $1.8 million on the line this year.
1.8 mil on the line.
It's impressive. 8.8 moves her into second place. That knocked Liz Akama off the podium, but she'll have another shot. Momiji out in fifth. Liz Akama, currently fourth, needs a 9.6 for the podium. Not happening. Yuma Oda up next. She's in third place. Needs a 7.1 to take the lead from Chloe Cavell and get possibly her first ever SLS win. She's the only one that can do it. She's the only one in position to knock Chloe out of that top spot. Here we go. Flip down the gap. Sean.
That was a questionable move. I just kickflip down the gap. You're just putting too much in the judge's hands. I don't know if that's good enough. Especially Chloe switch flipped it, and I don't think she even got into the ace.
I don't think you can win with a strategy move.
No, at that point you have to go for it, and she just kind of did it.
There you go. 5. Not even close. And Chloe Cavell wins stop number 1 of the 2024 SLS Championship Tour from Paris, France.
Stitches in her knee in practice, comes out and wins it the next day.
She handled things like a boss, getting a third SLS win. First of the year, what a start. And we can go back to last year's Super Crown final. She started strong with a good run and then didn't make any tricks. In single tricks. That had to get in her head. She came back here, turned it around, takes home the win. What a start. 2024 is going to be good. Skateboarding is in good hands. And that championship trophy is too. We will talk to the winner, Chloe Cavell, when we return from Paris right after this. There's another look at the winner from Paris, France. Stop 1 of the Championship Tour 2024. That's Chloe Cavell from Australia. She got 2 wins in 2023, starting off 2024 with a bang. Final results here from Paris. Chloe Cavell up on top with a 32.2 overall score, and Haisam Leal following her up with a 31.2, and then it's all Japan. Yuma Oda getting that 3rd place spot. And then Liz Akama, Momiji Nishiya, and Funa Nakayama. And our winner, Chloe Cavell, is with Andrew Cannon.
Chloe, what a victory right there. An injury out here this weekend, and then you come back and take the win. How does it feel to win the first stop of the season?
I'm so stoked. I'm like lost for words. It's so crazy. Everyone out here is so supportive, and yeah, definitely one of the favorite places to come to.
You know, we talk a ton about progression in women's skateboarding, and you continue to bring new tricks. How important is that to you in your skating as we move forward with this year?
It's crazy. Like, I'm so excited to skate with the girls and all the other stops. And yeah, I think they're all killing it. They're all making the progression go up really, really fast, and I'm stoked to be a part of it as well.
Are you going to do anything fun and exciting in Paris before you leave, or are you just on to the next?
Yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to go see like the Eiffel Tower and stuff. But yeah, it should be really fun.
Well, congratulations, Chloe. Amazing skating this weekend. Back up to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andrew Cannon. What an epic stop here in Paris. Amazing skateboarding from start to finish. And a big congratulations to our women's winner, stop number 1, Chloe Cavell. So for Andrew Cannon, Sean Malto, and all of us at SLS, thanks for watching. I'm Paul Zitzer.